Alright guys, what is going on? It is Spherical here, and what was that I heard? Hello guys, what is going on? It is Spherical here, and what is that I just heard? Rent a Girlfriend Season 2? Really? So you're telling me we get more Best Girl in the next year or two? Sign me the fuck up. Yes baby, Season 2 has been announced. No date, I'm willing to bet next year. Or the year after at the very latest. And of course, you know, that means more Chizuru and more Sumi and more Ruka and more Mommy. So that's great, mostly. Oh, and more Kazuya, because I know you guys all love Kazuya. So before that though, we have one more. Oh, jeez. Am I okay? We have one more episode to finish this off. Again, this is a pretty intense one. Mommy has confronted Chizuru. And, well, let's just jump into the episode. Boy, dude. Jesus, man. This man just decided right on the spot. Fuck it, I need a real girlfriend. You over there. They're all in one place. This bitch. What is she doing? Dude, she looks miserable. Yeah, I know. That's why I'm surprised that nobody's found out. Like, that seems like a pretty easy thing. Like, imagine just searching for her Twitter account or something to show, like, hey, yo, this is my bro's girlfriend. And then the first thing that shows up is that. Like, I feel like that would just happen. No karaoke today. This is serious talk time. Dude, she is crazy. She is actually crazy. Certified insane. Every time, dude, every expression she makes with her face is just screams, stay away from me. Like, look at her. I mean, yeah, she's not stupid. Mommy's not, she's not peanut brain. Dude, look, she's. If you were to tell me that Mommy was an android sent to Earth to destroy all humans, I would believe you in a heartbeat. Yeah, it's what she's supposed to do. That's literally her job. What do you mean? Yeah, no, Kazuya, this is a fucking time bomb in that room. Damn, it's been a year? I feel like someone's a little bit upset that she hasn't played the role of Kazuya's girlfriend for a whole year. That's not my place to say, but... I see, you know what's really crazy is I could throw that line right back at her. Dude, Chizuru, don't worry, I'll fight this fight for you. We'll fight this battle, all right? We'll protect Best Girl. God, this episode's gonna make me kill somebody. Yeah, don't worry about it. This is an episode for the adults, okay? There's some real shit going on, and you're not part of it right now. I feel bad. I don't know why. I'm even, dude, ripping fucking Ruka. She doesn't deserve that. Ruka's great. Yes. I mean, I feel like that's pretty obvious. Oh, well, you weren't supposed to ask that question. Exactly. I can ask you, but you can't ask me. I'm not gonna lie, every time Chizuru gets surprised by that question, it amuses me. Like, you know what had to happen. Yes! No, that was not a dodge at all. What? What if they confess their love to each other, and that's the plot twist of the series, and then Kazuya's left alone? I'd be with it. I'd be with it. Well, the tears are coming. Chizuru, you're supposed to win, not her. Well, I mean, you did your best. There's only like a couple minutes left. This can't end on a depressing note, dude. How did Mommy get zero character development this whole episode? See, dude, I'm gonna be so sad the day that Mommy actually does get that character development, because she will. I'm not stupid, okay? Dude, you literally... Okay, Chizuru, the entire conversation was backing him up. Now, to be fair, she has been paid to do that, but... Mommy, the entire time, was obsessed with Chizuru. The entire conversation. Does that, like... is this the easiest choice ever? This is Kazuya's seen the light at the end of the tunnel. He's seen the truth. Say something, do something. I choose you. You know what? I'm with it. I'm upset. That was the worst ending I've ever seen in my life. Are we gonna go back to that conversation? You damn well. If not, I'm rating this a 0 on Mal. Okay, thank God. He's gonna say some dumb shit. True. Dude, he ups the difficulty every time he talks. This is it. This is the moment where we find out for real. True. I'm just saying, Sumi better get like a bulk of season 2. She got like 1 episode. Who's that? Was that the person that she was meant to see earlier? What's happening? I don't know. Okay, that is the end of season number 1 of Rent-A-Girlfriend. And I think this episode sold it for me. I think Chizuru, in the end, is very likely going to win the race to Kazuya's heart. In fact, it seems like she already may have. He has decided who best girl is as of this episode. Damn, you know what? I thought in the back of my mind, like, okay, the finale, Mommy's gonna be in the episode. Maybe this is when things turn around. You know? Maybe this is when she has her big moment. And goddamn, was I ever dumb for thinking that? I don't know, man. It'll happen at some point. I am kind of curious who she was with, because in that scene of her like being all depressed, which is like every scene, when her brother came in and said like somebody like this person's here, you know, something like that. That the person that we saw? Who is that person? What's up? What's happening? Unless that was just her dad or somebody. I don't know, man, but I'm curious about that. But like, I don't know, I would have liked to have seen Mommy have some type of reaction to Chizuru's speech to her. But she was just like, nah, you're not part of this. Sucks to suck, which is not at all true. And like, I mean, again, there's no need to, you know, to convince Kazuya anymore. He has chosen. But, I mean, literally the entire conversation that he was listening to. Chizuru, what did she do? Chizuru, being the best girl that she is, backed his ass up the entire time. She was fighting for his life. What was Mommy doing the entire time? Complaining about Chizuru. She didn't say one good thing about Kazuya. She didn't say anything about him. All she cared about was Chizuru. I'm just saying, she sounds really jealous, and she also sounds, I don't know, she's just evil. I don't know. So yeah, I mean, that's, again, kind of roundup of the 4 girls. I mean, you guys know where I stand in the tier list. We have Mommy at the bottom. We have Ruka kind of in the middle. Sumi and Chizuru are miles ahead at the top, tippity top. And, you know, I'll be frank, you know, even at this point, even though Sumi's only been in 1 episode, I would still say that she is definitely in the running for best girl at this point. It's still Chizuru. I mean, you can't crown Sumi best girl after being in 1 episode. That's not how this works. That's illegal. We don't do that here, even though I declared Chizuru best girl after 1 episode, which, you know, I was right. But I don't know. I do want to see more of Sumi next season. That's like my number 1 wish. Even more so than Chizuru, because like Chizuru is the main girl. She's always going to have a role in the show. I want Sumi. All right. Ruka had like the second half of the season. Mommy had the first half of the season. Ruka had 1 episode. Okay. All right. I'm gonna stop getting worked up. It's just an anime. So yeah, I mean, again, this is the first time we've seen Chizuru really kind of like very obviously showed that she has feelings for Kazuya. I mean, there's been moments so far already where she's seems to, she blushes. She seems like she's has feelings. But this is the first scene where I think it's very, very obviously, yes, this is the case. She likes him. And I mean, yeah, I mean, hey, it's really like a double-edged sword because you want Chizuru to end up with Kazuya because she likes him, and like, you want it to happen. But at the same time, like, Kazuya's got to step up his shit a little bit first. You know what? You know what I want to see? Along with Morosumi, I want to see more of Kazuya stepping his ass up because, Kazuya lots of times is a little bitch, but other times, like he knows what is right, he knows what he should do, he just doesn't do those things. There are a few cases where he has though, right? So I'm really curious, like, I don't think Kazuya is going to change as a character. Like, I feel like if anybody watched this season and said, Kazuya, shit MC, whiny little bitch boy, the simp, I honestly don't think that's going to change. He's going to develop as a character, and he's going to become a lot better. But I think that that's just his character, right? He seems to be very emotional, very sad sack of shit, which I can say, being one of them. As one of these people, I can officially crown him as a sad sack of shit, and that's just his character, right? I don't think that's gonna change, but he does definitely have room for character development. I shouldn't say he's not gonna change, but I think if you really hate Kazuya as a main character, I don't think that's necessarily going to change by the time the series is over. I don't think he's going to become this ultra Chad who does everything right and protects the best girl at all costs and never lies, and that's not going to happen, right? Kazuya is Kazuya. Kazuya is not going to change that much, but I do want to see more of his good manly side because he does have one. It's very it's like 1% of him, but it's there. All right, so I want to see it. What else? I mean, just a good episode. I mean, great finale. It almost looked like it was going to end on a pretty depressing note. Good thing it didn't. It ended on a happy note. But, I mean, I'm already starting to feel bad for, like, Ruka, for example. Because, again, I really don't think it's very likely that up until this episode, I think this was a harem where, like, realistically anybody could win in the end. Well, I don't know, dude. I don't know. If I'm being honest with you, I think there's like a 70% chance he ends up with Chizuru in the end. The remaining 30%, I think, is that he ends up with Mami in the end. Actually, no, I'm going to lower that to 80-20. The reason why I say Mami is because, again, I feel like she is the character, the number one character in this show that is going to undergo the most character development. I mean, you see it all the time. The character that's at rock bottom at the beginning, by the end of the series, is like one of the most interesting characters, if they're done well. If not, we're just going to hate Mami forever, and that's fine. But usually, in a good written story, that's what happens. And so because of that, I do think there's a slim chance that Mami would end up with Kazuya in the end, and it would be in a way that I wouldn't even be upset about it. Like, it would be like, oh, she fought the hardest to get there, she deserves it. If that makes sense. Even though I know that sounds crazy right now, I definitely don't think she doesn't deserve fuck all. But I don't know. You get what I'm saying? I feel like we could get to that point. See, again, I'll say it again. We don't stand Mami here, but at the same time, we're not haters, all right? We're critical thinkers. We know what's going to happen in the future. It's like stocks, okay? Mami right now is like a penny stock, okay? There is no reason to reasonably invest in Mami. She just is there. She exists. She's the lowest of the low in terms of price and what she's worth. She's like not even on the radar. But when that penny stock takes off, I don't know where this analogy is going, but you get what I'm saying. Do you? I don't know. Anyways, though, I think I'm gonna leave this off here. Great season. I think probably a 7 out of 10 for me. I think it's a solid. I don't think it's a really, I don't know, 7 or 8. I think it's 7. It was enjoyable. It wasn't anything like too crazy, but again, I still stand by the fact that this was one of the most enjoyable anime of fall 20 or summer 2020. You know, I hope we see this show back again next year. So anyways, as always, early access, and full length, that is down at patreon.com/FircoFilms. And with that out of the way, do you thank you guys for watching. I'll talk to you guys all sometime in the future with season 2 of Rent a Girlfriend. Until then, peace out.